24. Hi guys, today we're going to be reading 2 Samuel 20 from the New Russian version, also known as the NIV version. If you guys want to go and read along, you guys can go to BibleGiver.com or you guys can go to Google and Bible and look at you guys want to do. Let's get started. 2 Samuel 20, New Russian version, NIV. Sheba rebels against David. A troublemaker named Sheba, son of Barkri, a Benjamin, happened to be there. He sounded the trumpet and shouted, "We have no share in David, no part in Jesse's son, every man to his tent, Israel." So all the men of Israel deserted David to follow Sheba son of Bakar. But the men of Judah stayed by their king all the way from the Jordan to Jerusalem. When David returned to his palace in Jerusalem, he took the 10 concubines he had left to take care of the palace and put them in a house under guard. He provided for them, but had no sexual relations with them. They were kept in confinement till the day of their death, living as widows. Then the king said to Amasa, "Summon the men of Judah to come to me within 3 days and be here yourself." But when Amasa went to summon Judah, it took longer than the time the king had set for him. David said to Abishai, "Now Sheba son of Barkor will do us more harm than Absalom did. Take your master's men and pursue him, or he'll find fortified cities and escape from us." So Job's men and the Keratites and Pelatites and all the mighty warriors went out from under the command of Abishai. They marched out from Jerusalem to pursue Sheba son of Bakar. While they were at the great rock in Gibeon, Amasai came to meet them. Job was wearing his military tunic, and strapped over it at his waist was a belt with a dagger in its sheath. As he stepped forward, it dropped out of its sheath. Job said to Amasai, "How are you, my brother?" And Job took Amasai by the beard of his right hand to kiss him. Amasai was not on his guard against the dagger in Job's hand, and Job plunged it into his belly, and his intestines spilled out on the ground. Without being stabbed again, Amasa died. Then Job and his brother, Abishai, pursued Sheba son of Bakar. One of Job's men stood beside Amasai and said, "Whoever favors Job and whoever is for David, let him follow Job." Amasai lay wallowing in his blood in the middle of the road, and the men saw that all the troops came to a halt there. When he realized that everyone who came up to Amasai stopped, he dragged him from the road into a field and threw a garment over him. After Amasai had been removed from the road, everyone went on with Job to pursue Sheba son of Bakar. Sheba passed throughout the tribes of Israel to Abal Beth Makar, and through the entire region of the Bikrites, who gathered together and followed them. All the troops of Job came and besieged Sheba and Abel Beth Makai. They built a siege ramp up to the city, and it stood against the outer fortifications. While they were battering the wall to bring it down, a wise woman called from the city, "Listen, listen, tell Job to come here, so I can speak to him." He went toward her, and she asked, "Are you Job?" "I am," he answered. She said, "Listen to what your servant has to say." "I'm listening," he said. She continued, "Long ago they used to say, 'Give your answer at Abel,' and that settled it. We are the peaceful and faithful in Israel. You are trying to destroy a city that is a modern Israel. Why do you want to swallow up the Lord's inheritance? Far be it from me." Job replied, "Far be it from me to swallow up or destroy. It is not the case. A man named Sheba, son of Bikri, from the hill country of Ephraim, has lifted up his hand against the king, against David. Hand over this one man, and I'll withdraw from the city." The woman said to Job, "His head will be thrown to you from the wall." Then the woman went to all the people with her wise advice. They cut off the head of Sheba son of Bikri and threw it to Job. So he sounded the trumpet, and his men dispersed from the city, each returning to his home. And Job went back to the king in Jerusalem. David's officials. Job was over Israel's entire army. Benaiah, son of Jehoiada, was over the Keratites and Pelatites. Adoniram was in charge of forced labor. Jehoshaphat, son of Ahilud, was recorder. Shivai was secretary. Zuruk and Abitar were priests. And Ira the Jerite was David's priest. Okay guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to click that like button, and make sure to click the bell to be notified when I post. Anyway guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.